Okay, as I promised for the last module of this free course, I'm going to show you how you can basically move your local website to a live website, because that is important for those who are actually working offline. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to my website again. So I actually turned off local, and so everything has gone off. So when you restart your system, usually local will actually go off. What you need to do is, as you open, just tap on the option to start site. I have been building with Learn with Rate here. So what I need to do is start site. That's it. So while it is starting, I think I like this option, one click admin, even though I advise you not to do so, but it seems it makes my workflow easy. So I'm just going to allow this. It takes some time for it to load the admin. Let's wait while it loads. So first of all, while local is starting, what will actually do this, it's called it's a plugin rather called all-in-one migration. I will show you where it is and how to get it. Remember, as I said, plugins are for functionalities to do some certain things. So for my own web hosting, I'm using Cloudways. Well, I've been doing this for about 3 years, and the reason is, as an agency owner, one who manages other business websites, I prefer Cloudways because of its certain features like backups. I can do backup as when I want to, and of course it's staging management. And with all this cloud hosting and many difference between hosting, then you would understand the value of unique cloud hosting for a client, because better performance, yeah, better security, and but nonetheless I'll be using Cloudways. Cloudways, for Africans, it's not really that expensive if you club different websites in one. So for example, I have a set cloud, and I think the cost is about, for a server on average, it's about $12 per month. So it's a bit expensive, but if you are able to host up to like 10 websites, especially small websites, business website, just information. So hosting 10 websites means you are paying $1 per month. So though the website would not perform fully as if it's on one server, but it's very nonetheless better than shared hosting to an extent. So for Africans, if you have clients who are willing to pay you, if you have 5 clients, you can split the cost over those 5 clients and still add your own little cost. And at the end of the day, you do not worry much about some certain things, like of course performance, speed, and a kind of some backup. But anyways, I would explain this deeper in the cohort. So if you would want to actually do business, then you can actually sign up for the upcoming cohort, which I plan to do. But if you want to try Cloudways right away, you're an agency owner, you can do that right away. And I plead you can use my affiliate link just as a support for this free course. Thanks a lot. So first of all, in order to migrate, you need a plugin. So what I'm going to search out for now is WordPress.org. Remember I told you earlier, WordPress.org is different from WordPress.com. All right, so this is the WordPress.org site. So what we want to do is search for a plugin. So we go to download plugin. So we are searching for all-in-one migration. It's actually a free plugin. It's a free function, and so it allows you to move websites of up to like 500 MB. So usually small business websites are not more than 500 MB. But if you are someone who deals more with big clients, you can decide to build straight online, or if you still feel offline is better for you, you can do that and have to pay a subscription for all-in-one WP migration, the premium plan, to use that. But I believe everybody learning here with this course, you don't really need that, because the site you are building is just simple business website, simple website. So all I need to do first is to actually download this. Now it's downloading. Now it has downloaded. I have to go to my site, learnwithgrit.local/wp-admin. So this is the site. All I need to do is to log in. I have logged in. I don't need to save my password. Please form a habit. Do not save passwords on your browser. It's not the best option to do so, except you just want to. But when it comes to, especially for clients, don't. So lest we forget, this is the website. This is it, and so we are going to move this website. So all we need to do is go to plugins, add new. Now the reason I downloaded this is in case you would want to upload manually. So you can actually upload manually. For example, you do not have internet access and you are one who just need to keep things so that whenever you need them, you may not necessarily need internet. Yeah, but when it comes to this stage, you can actually upload without the internet, or you can install directly. You see the option to upload plugin and you choose the file which you have downloaded, or you can simply search the same thing here all in one migration, and it's going to bring out the result, which is this. So you can simply tap on install here right away. It has installed. All I need to do is tap on activate. As simple as that. I don't need this. Okay, now it's activated. Well, we have some plugins here. Remember, we've been using the Elementor. Remember, we installed starter template, and WP forms is a form that came alongside when installing the template we chose from the theme, from the Astra theme. So that's it. There's nothing strange here. So now this is the new option, all-in-one WP migration. So what are we going to do? Export. We are going to export from here to another site. And please take, when you are exporting, after you finish exporting, remember the details you use, because this same detail is what you will use to, it's what you would use to log into the website online. So I have to export, and these are premium features. Dropbox, Google Drive, these are premium features. If you want to know about this, let me know. I think I can do something to put you through in total how WP migration works and how it's lifesaver for agency owners. So let's move ahead to file, because that's what we want to file. So you can see preparing to export. You get done archiving configuration, retrieving a list of WordPress theme files, and that's it. And of course, so this is the process of how things work. You see, it's fast. It's not something that will take much of your own time. And while it is doing so, it is advisable, not advisable, it is compulsory not to close the tab. You could leave the tab, but don't close the tab. Closing the tab means you want to stop the exporting. You see how small our file is. 118 MB. That's small. Wow. But it's going to take some time to then upload. That's one thing that we need to understand. Well, for the sake of this tutorial, I'm willing to save my time to download and install. Now I have to go to my hosting. So whatever hosting you are using, I can't go through a tutorial of several hosting, but I trust the hosting companies. Whatever hosting you are using, you could find resources right there on getting started. Whether you want to use DreamHost, Hugohost, or Cloudways as this, there are lots of tutorials out there to help you. Even the hosting providers themselves provide tutorials. Now, I did not connect any special domain, so I just have a WordPress, blah 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 blah, just for the tutorial. I need to log in now. I have my own login details, which are these. auto generated by Cloudways. I need to do is go to my URL and put in the login details I have from Cloudways, not one offline. The one offline will come in later after importing. So let me log in. I have to log in. Yeah. I don't need to save password. Now I have logged in. So I'm going to do the same thing here, which is to add new plugin. Now live website. I'm still going to add the plugin all-in-one migration to this site because it's the same plugin I need to import the website. So just to install and activate. All right, same process. Activate. After activating, these are our plugins that you may not need. It's by default. It comes with Cloudways. So every hosting companies have sometimes some default plugins that come in that may be necessary. So Akismet anti-spam, it's actually an anti-spam plugin to avoid spam, like spam comments, you understand, spam form filling. But you could explore more about Akismet. Go down to import. That's what we want to do. Import. I'm going to choose a file. That's what I'm going to do. Now you see, wow, maximum file size up to 100 MB. Wow, that's interesting. So it depends on your host company. So for me, since I am using Cloudways, I don't think I'm scared because I have to go through application settings because I have a file of 118 MB, and from here I cannot upload more than 100 MB. You understand? So it depends sometimes on your hosting company. So for me, Cloudways is so flexible that I believe I should be able to change it. I should be able to, yeah. You don't need to understand many of these details, but just putting you through. Okay, it's not here. Maximum up post size. Okay, maximum file size upload. Is this it? Let's try. Let's say 500. Let me save changes. Let's see what here says. Maximum upload files. Okay, I did that to 500 MB. Let me refresh if it works. Well, nothing changed yet, and so this is the reason why you have to have a mind for exploration. If I have to go through this area, that's clicking this link to check how it works. Okay, I can see some things here. I know they may be difficult for you. Rather than, because I want to make some changes here now on Cloudways for that to take effect. But I'm now seeing that if you are not using a cloud hosting, which may be expensive for you are doing, then you have to do something else. So let's go ahead and show you how it works. Remember I told you about FTP, file transfer protocol. That's what you could use to make these changes suggested by the plugin. But let me not make it difficult for you. Let's look for another plugin. Remember, plugin makes things easy. So let's add a new plugin. Well, I didn't plan that this session will be long, but it's better you understand how to solve this problem now than later on you don't know what to do. So I'm looking for file manager. It's a plugin here, file manager. What this helps me to do, file manager, it helps me to check my whole website files. You understand? So rather than going through FTP is a bit technical for some persons because you have to install a software, FileZilla, look for your FTP, connect it, and everything. So sometimes it's difficult for a lot of individuals. So the easier way is to download File Manager, go to WP File Manager, and on the WP File Manager here, okay, I don't need this. It gives you all the files. Now these are the suggestions. Do yourself, it's hard, but you can actually. What we are going to do, it's simple. They have an option here. Use plugin. I didn't try this. I didn't try this. What does this say? Oh, you have to pay for the premium. For me, I use the premium actually, but so I forgot that this was an issue. Certain hosting provider, sometimes the rest of time and you want to do something now, but I think these are the best options. So this is what you should do. Please, this is what you should do. Do not do more than this. Just copy. Now, you are told that all these sizes here will be more than your backup size. You understand? Now we have, for me, I have 118 MB. So M is MB, megabyte. I think these ones are okay for me. I just need to first of all copy, just copy, Control C. Remember, you are told to edit what? wp-config.php. Don't worry about too much terms. Let's come here. Look for wp-config-php. Right click on it. Go to code editor. On the code editor, just scroll down. You don't need to understand much here, no problem. Now, see this place that says that's all, stop editing, happy blogging. Come here, tap on enter. That thing you just paste, bam. What you do is save and close. That's it. So this file manager, if I was to use FTP and everything, by now would spend, you have to spend like, as a beginner, you will spend like 20 minutes trying to sort your way out, trying to get the FTP access, some technical things. But I've done this way. And so let's refresh if it works. I've done that. So let's try. Even though it's still showing me maximum file upload, let's try it nonetheless. So go to file, because I've made those changes. Learn with Grit, this is it, open. Wow, your file exceeds the maximum upload size for this site. Okay, so we did it didn't work. That's this, it did not work. Okay, let's try this. Control C, copy, file manager, you see the name .ht access file. This is right click, code editor. What you just need to do, come here, just put something here, let's see, you understand? Okay, let's save and close. We've saved and closed, right? Let's refresh and see. Bam. This is what you should avoid. You see this? But let's see, it shouldn't be a problem. You see what has happened? So that is why you necessarily edit things. That's what happens. Stocked. That's what's happening. And if I have to edit again, nothing is going to work because the site is down. We made an error. Now this is why you should be careful with things. For me, I know how to find my way around. But you, do you? That's a question. So please, when working, do not make these mistakes. You understand? Don't do. This has happened, and I could have just ended this video and just re-record to make you avoid this problem, but I don't think it's the best in case something else happens. So now in this situation, this kind of error, because there was something I was supposed to do there, I did not. So now it's a lesson for you. Don't just copy and paste where you do not know. You understand? That file manager has its use. Just know what to do and not what to do. So it's simple what I'm going to do. I have to create an FTP access. If you are using a usual hosting account, an FTP access is shared to you. So you don't need to bother yourself. Just use the FTP access that was shared. In case you face a situation like this when you are exploring, because I know some persons would want to explore. But now, this is FileZilla. It's a tool for accessing your files, the FTP. It's an FTP tool. Remember I told you about FTP earlier on? Yeah, this is it. All right, I just connect. Okay, FTP has connected, so I have to open public HTML because public, that's where your files are. Remember, this is what we were surfing on File Manager. All right, so you see the beautiful thing about that File Manager, connecting technicalities like this. Sometimes it's difficult for individuals, but don't worry, we made an error here. So there are two things. We could view and edit the error with one. You can decide to edit the error. Let's see where the error is. So if you are using a file dealer, you would need an editor tool like Notepad++. You get Notepad++ is actually the best, one of the best tools to use. So for me, I could just work. Okay, I could work on this. You see the error we made? Yeah, this is the error. So I just have to clear, but not here. Right? So what I have to do is save. To save is Ctrl S. That is what it means to save, Ctrl S. Now I've done that. It's simple what I need to do, just close it. Whatever editor it uses, when you close, ensure you tap on this, finish editing and delete local file. Yes. And now it's uploading. Okay, transfer successful. You can see that. So let's refresh. Let's see if we still have a problem. We do no longer have a problem. That is a way to solve such kind of problems. So do not forget to come across this one, you would want to do it. So I didn't decide to stop the video. It's a long one. I did not decide to do so because who knows, even not a beginner, a pro may actually need help on this area. So let's go back to our import and let's see what we can do. So we have the option we have is to buy the premium or contact a pro. That's the option we have. Okay, sorry, let me refresh. I want to just show you something so you understand how to do things. I'm trying to do this on a beginner friendly level so that such kind of issue you would not experience. Now, we didn't try number 3 properly, perhaps. We did this, which is supposed to have worked, but this did not work. And what happened, we do not know. So let's search. That is why I want to use this as a beginner point tutorial. I don't want to make this correct, like try to edit it to make it correct. Let's look for something and let's go to plugins. Add new plugins. You get it, right? As we do so, let's search WordPress. I told you WordPress is a large community base. WordPress plugin maximum upload. That's what I just want you to type. Search engine is not about speaking English. Just put in the keyword there to bring out results. And wow, you see, increase maximum upload file size. You see the name of the this is the name of the plugin. So let's try maximum upload. Okay, increase maximum upload file size. Let's search maximum upload file size. Okay, we've seen that. So while this video is long, it tests your patience for learning to know more. So I've installed and I'm activating. So I didn't expect you to encounter errors so soon, but these are the kind of errors that make people give up actually in learning because they don't know what to do. Now we've done this, all we need to do is go to settings. Okay, we have maximum execution time. Is it what we need, or file size? So let's say a 512 MB, save changes. Let's see if it's going to work. If it doesn't work, then wow, we are, you see, you see what happened? You see what happened? It has changed. So just a simple plugin would what? Would solve your problem. I just want to show you that sometimes you just have to think for the easiest way first. What we are trying to do is a hard way, and the hard way costs us some damages. But no problem, we are there now. We've increased it, right? That is beautiful. Okay, and the purpose of this is so you still understand that things can be achieved without coding. I was about to even going back to my wp config, my .ht access to actually reconfigure this thing to work, but I just had to choose a way that is easy, that you, whenever you're running this, you will not have a problem. Because trust me, if you start perhaps trying to look for little gigs to earn a living with websites, some clients have their hosting already, and you don't have the leisure to use your own hosting. You understand? So I could have configured mine on Cloudways, because I would have gone to the server to make some configurations and everything would have worked. But I just want to give you the fair balance, not to do something that you are not able to do later. So we've done this. We can now go back to import and select our beautiful file, the file we would want to import. So just import from, select the file. This is the file. Sorry. Select the file. This is it. Open. And we are importing. So just relax while it imports. Do not close this tab. Very, very, very important. Don't you do so, please. Let us wait. And especially if you are from a country where the internet is not that strong, or in a location, you just have to be patient to wait. So that's why usually I advise, especially for African countries, if you can build online, just keep building online. That's just the best way, because when files go 1 gig, 2 gig, 3 gig, it becomes difficult to actually work with. See, right now, and now I'm going to spend a whole lot of time, but I don't want to do so. I just want to show you that, okay, after this, at the end of the day, all you need to do is, once it is done, just tap on finish and your website will be live. My apologies, I'm not able to show you this, but I just have to save time to do other things. But nonetheless, if this video if this course, short free course, has been helpful, please let me know. And do you want to learn more? Are you an agency owner? You feel that there are some things that you can do better to run your business? No problem, you can send a message and we'll see how I can do some consultation for your team to get better at their craft of building websites with WordPress. And if you're a beginner, you feel that you want to use this as a business, then no problem, just sign up for my upcoming cohort, of which I don't know when, but as long as people sign up, I'll be motivated to get started immediately. So if it has been helpful, please share to others who may need and be beneficial to this course. So remember, I did this course to actually just help you add value to what you are doing and give yourself an extra resource that, in fact, when you look at this I have just done, you know how much it will save you if you were to do something for yourself, the website, whether for yourself or for your business. It will save you a lot, because what I've just done here, it's something that somebody else is not going to charge you, even though in small currency, nothing less than $100. So I just hope that this lesson or this course has been insightful to you. And if you want to share your testimonial, please do so, at least to encourage others to actually get benefit from this. But for now, I think I've done a lot. Thanks for watching till this point. I really appreciate. So for you who have gotten to this point, you can actually an email for a free 30 minutes consultation, whether you're an agency owner or someone who the business, you can send me an email, mail@greatopomu.com. I'll give you 30 minutes of my time. Ask your questions that you need. If you are agency owner, you want to add this to your agency, no problem. Or you want to get started, no problem. I'm available for you free for 30 minutes because I really appreciate that you got to this point. All right, so that's it. I will release more videos in the nearest future. Take care.